I'll go with by 9 without a 7. So that was a good show tonight. So you can use the code on my bottom of my screen below. You can check out the free games. You can check out the free apps. Let's go to Monday Night Raw tonight. Seth Rollins returns to kick off this week's show. Unless it has soon has settled inside the Dominican Bank Central in Columbus Crystal, Texas. We hear the familiar sounds of the infamous theme song of Seth Rollins. The wrestler actor said the crowd was not the former champion making his way out in wrestling entitled has always for an advertised big surprise return to kick off this week's show. He talks about how good it feels to be back, has the fans do the whoa and sing along for several seconds. After his music dies down, Pat McAfee is overhead off a mic at the desk at the ringside telling Seth Rollins how good it feels to hear that. Rollins says it feels good to be back. He's back for one reason, to get back the championship. He created the World Heavyweight Championship. He says that Money in the Bank is coming up soon. In 2 more months. And he knows how to climb a ladder pretty good before he can continue the theme for the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. It out comes Jimmy Priest. He says he's playing serious when he says he wanted to be forced to come out and welcome him back. He says he looks good. After Jimmy Priest tells Rollins he wanted to cash in and beat him for the title, he says wanted to tell him that man to man. After some more back and forth between the two, Jimmy Priest flat out and offers Seth Rollins a title shot as the title at Money in the Bank, and Rollins is not accepted in his match against Jimmy Priest. It's now a reversal for Toronto. Zack Gable goes one-on-one against Braun Strowman. It was a backstage Zack Gable in other comedy or in the office of Walk CM. Adam Pearce Gable talks matter of victory about how he is ready for his next shot as Intercar's title. Adam Pearce tells him he's got to on his way back from the back and into the line. He can start that tonight. He hands out to the ring for our first match of this evening. Alyssa has settled into the ring. We sever gears and head into the pre-match after commercial break. After we return, Braun Strowman, Dean, his and out comes who Pat McAfee calls a one big son and has always Michael laugh and says, "Good luck, Sad." After a while, Braun Strowman beats Zack Gable down early on. He keeps turning to other comedy at the ringside and turning them. Zack Gable is a bully and they don't have. He does give it slaps on Braun Strowman over the ring ropes. He looks at our comedy about holding the hoe upside down and says, "That's how you do it, idiots." Braun Strowman slams him out to the floor. He was escape, has Zack Gable classes in the bones at the ringside with several gears and head into a mine match after commits a break. After Wade returned while Strowman does the one amount to the ringside spot before hitting a big slam on Gable into the ring to finish him off in an easy victory. After said Gable did to use at our comedy, Ortiz pushes him down for slapping Kirisawa in Bully Messenger plea, but then backs off and walks away with them. After said Gable is left alone into the ring, yelling, but we're a family. In the way that match is belongs to woman. So we have next match had Money in the Bank qualified match. Io Sky, which are on Kiana James and Selena Vega. After Pat McAfee does the routine with the footage of Diamond Mysterio and Liv Morgan from after Fort last week. Elizabeth has a thin bottle to Liv Morgan's room key and back live after Damian Priest questioned him about it. After but he incites he was just getting it away from Dum Dum after Damian Priest missing him, having in a Money in the Bank qualified match, and he wants to know where his head is. Fibalo says he plans to win and cash in on Cody Rhodes. After back inside the Io Sky Dean hits and see hands to the ring for the first of two Money in the Bank qualified match. About the fourth this evening has he settled into the ring with Seth Gills and head into a quick pre-match after commercial break. After we return, Kiana James and Selena Vega is made their way down to the ring. The ball after Bill sounds it will Cody off and running with this one after some beef back and forth as we head into a main match advertised timeout. After when Liv Morgan comes out, he was wearing Dominic Mysterio purple cow vest, and has her wound key tumbled into the pocket, and was it says Io Sky up for her over the middle and finished her off to the top rope. I was a fourth to the win, she qualifies for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And the winner match is Io Sky. So, Sami Zayn has Braun Breaker instead of eyeing his title. Obviously, a levelly affiliate package is so Braun Breaker is street after the attack from Ricochet, who left in ambulance from last week. I was back live so the team for the Sami Zayn hits and out it comes the Intercontinental Champion has hands to the ring after we head to our commercial break. After we return, Sami Zayn and talks about how he can't ready to Ortiz into our comedy because he was into the bloodline and only left when he was ready. He says he knows Ortiz will do the same thing. It's like they also left after the bloodline. He left after what Sami Zayn had to say after the assessment, and unless it has, he continues talking to the team for Braun Breaker cuts him off. After Braun Breaker tells him he's on his list on he's next because he's taking his in the car, saving Steve his in out, and comes, he says, Alyssa has long, has I see Tyler opportunities or bring him out. He wasn't one to, he says, he hasn't had his lights and set on the Tyler for 5 years. After and will do anything to get it. After Bagel speaks up and offered that Simmons came out, the story in front of him and talked to Simmons saying like he is not. So it was a good assessment. So next match we have Dragon Lee goes 1-1 against Khalil. Alyssa active for your package is to show the history between Dragon Lee and Khalil, with Khalil Smith attacking him after he had nothing to do with it into the photos of this surface after the fact. Alyssa back live, Dragon Lee makes his way out to the ring by Rey Mysterio and all members of the LWO. So Alyssa has hands to the ring for our next match. After the evening, we sever gears and head into a quick pre-match after commercial break. We are back live. Michael Cole and Pat McAfee set up a free package from this past Saturday at Clash at the Castle, Scotland. POE with shows of Fall in Aston Dawn, winning the women's tag titles and at home constantly. After backstage, Saki Raymond, his interview is stated by Wilson New, women's tag champs. She asked, so what if they have come down off into high heat yet? They said, they have not. They said the hard part starts now because they take on and take out anyone who tries to get their hands on their titles. I just say Wesley and Sonya Stark walk up and have wars with them. I just said it earlier, Khalil Dean heads out and he comes like Sadie McDonald and Darius Data of Assessment Day. I just said the bell sounds and we're recording off and running with this one directly. Sources and claws in the ring leaps after Khalil getting sub on him. Onto the floor, Khalil takes over and then stops to turn with Mysterio after Assessment Day and focus results in Dragon Lee taking back over sliving him off to the ring apron to set the floor at the ringside. We head to my match after commercial break. On that note, after we return, we see the match still in progress. So, this was really good, I think. Anyway, that match is Khalil. After Manito says he quits. I saw he said after Sophia Packers explaining what went down at Clash at the Castle, Sky put up live event. After CM Punk causing Drew McIntyre to avoid heavyweight championship in front of his home, constant crowd. After we've seen suggested exclusive of Zach call giving CM Punk the referee short and knowing Drew McIntyre is shown heading toward into the ring as we head to after a commercial break. After when we return, Jackie comes in, so Albert Comedy in the locker room yelling at Ortiz and Kira Jasala and Master Dupree until he right decides what they doing with is After packing bags, Arthur tells him they are done and they walk off. So this was okay assessment, I think. So after that, Gabriel says he's gonna win money in the bank and do something the artist never could do, which is cast it and become the world champion. Back inside, said idiot to McIntyre. Dean hits and out and comes the Sky Royal is not looking happy. After we all saw photos of actor Superior of Drew McIntyre going on rampage on Cody Graves and Owls after his lose in Scotland. After Michael Cole said he was fine for his actions to McIntyre settles into the ring has a fans Lonnie said, CM Punk. After Drew McIntyre Lonnie sucked off Mike under his breath, he says, CM Punk, man, I screwed this company, I can't do this anymore. I quit. And he drops in the mic and exits in the ring. He has set of lights into the idiot. He stumps up to the ramp and we head right back into after commits a break. And the last image we saw, however, was Adam Pales running out, begging with Drew not to end things like this. So, this was crazy, I think. So, after that last little part made, and that it was storyline and back live, we saw Drew McIntyre talking to backstage at Gordon Paulson with Paul Levesque to parades. After Drew McIntyre again, the Simple says he quits and storms off with Adam Pales again, running by his side, planning with him to come into his office and talk. So next match we have Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, we take on Ken Carlo and Katana Sands. So in the way that match is Ken Carlo and Katana Sands. Next match we have Braun Breaker goes 1-on-1 against Sheamus. After we return from the break, we see a highlight of Seth Rollins return in tonight opening announcement after of his match against Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship at the upcoming Money in the Bank in 2024 play live event in Toronto. Speaking of backstage, ASK is shown with Jim's control. She isn't happy about them losing subs now and talks about how she's gonna make some things. She also vows to once again and win Money in the Bank and go on to cash in and become women's champion back inside the area after famous team hits. So after Damian Priest at backstage, he walks up on Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio at the backstage. Dom is asking if anyone has seen his fast. Comes Liv Morgan and still wanting it. She tells Dom he can have it. So whatever he takes it off for himself. She says she helped get him and started and sips it down and halfway as Dominic Mysterio raises his hands up into a symbol. It's a west up the way. We see Jimmy Priest walking into the background with his hand down. He looks up he says something in Spanish and tells Dom to get his stuff and go. He tells Liv to leave the poor guy alone because he wants nothing to do with her. She laughs and says she thinks he wants everything to do with him. And then Priest says, "Oh boy, we head to, I should commence a break." So next match we have main event match, main event qualified match. So we have Say Also, we take on Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio. It's time for main event time. After but Force Week return, Kenny Cross signs ordered a New Day member to the match. Next week, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods responded Michael Cole and Pat McAfee promote CM Punk in his hometown for this coming Friday SmackDown. There was an on tape for next week Raw in the Palace. IN is Braun Strowman, which take on Zack Gable versus Boston Reed in a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match. After another factor, we take on Sam Wrestler, we take on Kairi Sane in a women's Money in the Bank and qualified. After from there was the after main event, they also backstage with a bunch of fans with him and the single camera short and follows. After they also he cuts a promo walking through the into the building as he makes his way out to the ring for our final match of this evening. So, anyway, that match is a main event. Say Also. After with this Southman, after in the match, they also celebrate with the butterflies into the crowd. After when his music cuts off, after the lights goes out, and slowly but it turns out the area is after music plays, we see the smoky into the ground, the spotlight as in the entrance with a somewhat bright light is shining through the one. The piano and note is playing over and over again to break Wyatt or Dean. And slowly but we something going on into the frog and someone pushing Sister Abigail begins calling towards it like the one by Wyatt with Carrie. She smiles and points behind her into the camera. After pauses into the corner of family to the frog, we see the white rabbit has a funny glow candle with a sledgehammer that has help written on it. We see the golden passage is with bodies laid out in flashes of a light and spotted blood like a scream from an Arnold movie. After we see someone who looks like Bray Wyatt and sitting across naked on a desk, we see who looks to be a woman in a gas mask. After Zack is shown with his blood on his head, pushing out of his head. Boyard is dressed up and doesn't like Bray Wyatt and starts walking as he rips his hair and loud. This was a shocking moment of this history in the building. He walks past into the corner out into the area has a single note. As it grows louder and more, we hear a thunder, and then we see the whole group of Bray Wyatt style characters that stand side by side. Has a piano note continues to go loud on one down and it picks up the after they hold it in a pose together as we hear a gasp from the crowd. So let's go between upcoming polls from today. So we have 100% elected, 2% didn't like it, and 3 is a like. Thank you for watching. For tonight's Monday Night Raw, we will see you guys Wednesday for AEW Dynamite, and so much more. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.